Hello, my name is Alanah Grisham, third-year medical student at Boonshoff School of Medicine. This initiative focused on the facilitation of institutional accountability measures to increase students' confidence in medical education, diversity, equity, and inclusion. What sets this project apart is that it is a grassroots student-led effort that focuses on change in medical education from the student lens. Each year, the AAMC releases a questionnaire for matriculating students to gain a better understanding of factors that were used to determine where they selected to receive their medical education. 3 of these questions are importance of programs for minorities, diversity of the student body, and diversity of faculty. Each bar graph on the screen states the percentage of students that reported these factors as important or very important in selection of where they chose to receive their medical education. As you can see, these factors have increased in importance and determination for students over the past 6 years, highlighting that diversity, equity, and inclusion are key efforts that medical education should focus on and strive to improve. But the question is, how? In the past few years, students at our school expressed decreased confidence in our school's DEI efforts, despite being, on average, 23% underrepresented in medicine students per class. It was felt that performative statements of support and establishment of short reactive goals did not increase students' confidence the way that the institution was hoping. This, coupled with the information from the AAMC, led a group of students, including myself, to begin an initial assessment of our school's efforts to ensure an inclusive and diverse environment. After initial review and review of national efforts, our assessment concluded that establishment of basic institutional requirements would lay the foundation towards current and future DEI efforts. Since 2017, the organization White Coats for Black Lives has developed and shared a racial justice report card that participating schools complete annually and publish their score. In review of this report card, we loved the idea, but realized some of the metrics were not applicable for our school. It was with this that we were inspired to create our own accountability report card to highlight areas of change and annually assess the efforts our school was making to make said changes. The process has been a total of 7 phases, initially spanning over 8 months. These phases are listed in order on the screen, along with the steps that we took to complete each phase. It is important to note that we are currently in phase 4, awaiting student feedback, and anticipate launch prior to the start of the 2022-2023 school year. In designing the ARC, we made sure to have objective and quantifiable statements to limit bias in interpretation and grading. We ensured it was specific to our school's needs so that change could actually be initiated and achieved. We envision the ARC to be implemented into our community with 3 annual steps. First, it will be graded by a diverse group of faculty, staff, students, and residents. This group will grade the report card and publicly release our grade to the student body and on our website for all prospective students to see. Finally, our diversity task force will create action plans to address any deficits that are revealed by grading. If you would like to adapt an ARC at your school, we recommend that students use the acronym EATS, establish, assess, transcribe, sit, and summarize, and administration uses the acronym DRAWS in order to support students in their efforts to increase diversity, equity, and inclusion at your school. To assess the effects of the accountability report card's impact on students' confidence in medical education, diversity, equity, and inclusion, we plan to administer a pre and post survey. After that, we will have biannual focus groups to assess the rate of improvement and success of action plans moving forward. We see the ARC as a means to pass the baton from administration to students. We anticipate the ARC being a living document that is able to be modified in response to changing guidelines, schools of thought, and the communities in which we serve. A special thank you to Dr. Erica Taylor, Wright State University Boonshoff School of Medicine, Associate Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, along with all institutions who helped contribute to the formation of the Accountability Report Card. Thank you.